I'm back and I'm still cool. Today, we're looking at houses for rent all across the country and we're gonna rank them from 1 through 5 based on whether or not I could like easily escape from them if a killer were to come after me. And as we begin, we find ourselves in Cody, Detroit. This is 9988 Hayden. Oh, it's not even built yet. This is just, well, this isn't AI. Oh, we're off to a really terrible start. Is this a staircase? Nope, that's just a closet. So this is a big window I could throw myself out of, but that's a really small window next to a brick wall I couldn't throw myself out of at all. This really is just a 3-bedroom home. You haven't shown me any part of it. I'm assuming this one is gonna rank last because this isn't survivable. Moving forward, we find ourselves in Cody, Alabama. This is 1027 Street, Moritz Drive West. Okay. So that's like a fun room that someone could be slain in. Okay, so here's the outside. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 windows around the front. See, even if I do end up getting killed in this house, these deep, deep grooves in this tile, which I hope is not just a high definition linoleum, that'll collect all my blood and then you'll be caught. Haha, loser. Oh, what is that book? The yellow wallpaper? This. You know, where the lady's like running around on the floor because of the wallpaper. Is this not the yellow wallpaper right there? In that skinny, skinny door? That door has to be a 1-of-1 custom. Okay, rich. And there's a brick. See, all of this is not giving escape. This is giving torture. And why is this folded? Oh, see, now that's lovely. That's lovely. I think that's something I could either hide inside of, or if I'm feeling extremely strong and in like a last fit of rage as I'm fighting to survive, I could break it apart and throw it perhaps, and then there's light bulbs up there that I could reach up and grab and like smash. Okay, oh, what's in the corner there? What's this? What are you trying to hide? Oh, and that's fun. Look, this is definitely a weapon of some sort if it were to be ripped off the wall. That's brilliant. I feel like I could escape out of this house. What's on top of the oven? What is that? Is that the microwave? Why is it not in the other picture? Wait a minute. This is the oven, which would be right there because you can see the back of the oven. So why? Okay. 1027 Street, Moritz Drive West. I have a couple questions. Oh, see that window? That's a scary window. That's the window in every movie where you're like washing your dishes after a long day and you don't know if you're gonna make it through your divorce with your husband and the 2 kids, and then you look up and fucking Jason's right there. Scary! I don't like that window. Get rid of it. Oh, see. Oh, this is a pantry? I guess I could climb up these shelves and like hide up there because I'm really small. You can't tell. I'm like 5'2" and like 100 pounds. Anyway, whoa. The way this door is positioned, it's like making me feel like the door frame's fucked up and like slanted. Yeah, this is a murder basement. This is not, oh dear God. And then there's the murder hallway, which I'm assuming leads to the murder boiler room. Got it. Oh, well they have central vac, which is extremely expensive. Oh, now listen, this was an unexpected surprise, but we're gonna take a quick detour to admire this beautiful green subway tile, which I love. Get rid of that hideous wallpaper and you've sold me. Oh, and then carpet. See, you won't get killed in that room because there's carpet there. That's what stops murders, is carpet. Stop taking, they have taken a picture of the same corner of this room 9 times. Oh, that's scary. This hallway has, I'm gonna bust through this door with an axe and kill you with it in front of your kids on Christmas morning. 1973. Oh, and then there's the pink tile bathroom. See, these bathrooms are lovely. I don't know, 1027 Street, Moritz Drive West. Maybe this isn't the house that you escape from. Maybe this is the house that the murderer comes from. What is this? We've seen this all before. Wonderful! Look at that green tile. We're gonna move forward. We find ourselves in Cody Bluffs, Florida, looking at 1015 Cody Cove Road. A dream come true, if you ask me. From the outside, this looks... How are you gonna kill someone if everybody's fucking watching, you know? Oh yeah. There's this, I could see like a fun cartoon chase round and round and round that kitchen island. Oh, I could see me pushing one of those chairs out and being like, oh, tripped you! Or like ripping open those cabinets and he's like pulling my, because this is a man killing me, obviously. He's pulling my feet and I'm like holding onto the cabinets like in a cartoon. That would be so funny. See, and then there's all those windows. Like, what are you, unless you're like a feral animal. That chair, I know for a fact, someone has ripped fucking butts in that chair since at least the early 40s. I know for a fact. I can smell it from here. See, and these bedrooms, like that window I could climb out of, that water I could run into and get eaten by a fucking alligator probably. That bird, Help me, help me. Have you ever seen an angry bird attack something? You're not escaping. If I get the bird to be mad at you, he called you fat. See, and this will be the thing I'm looking at while I'm ripping fucking Newports in that chair, while my killer is being attacked by the bird. Now we find ourselves in Cody, Wyoming. This is 1220 Whitewater Avenue. I don't know about this one, mostly because I can't really tell which part of this is the apartment. Okay. Well, okay, these places are empty because they're meant to be rented out right now, so I understand why there's nothing in there. However, again, with these scary kitchen doors, you're cooking at that stove, someone's gonna bust in with an axe and kill you. Wendy Williams always talks about the killer. The killer is gonna come get you. You're washing dishes, your back's turned. You're gonna turn your back to a door? See? See? Why do you have a 2-car garage and you didn't show me a single garage? Scary. Okay, and then to switch things up, we find ourselves in Paris, Kentucky, at 105 Catherine Street. Listen, this is where a haunted little girl lives. And I don't mean a girl that died and is haunting this house. I mean a haunted little girl. That ghost goes where the girl goes. Lock the doll up, honey. Oh, yeah, see, you walk up, trick or treat, it's fucking July. See, this is not a murder house. This is a poltergeist house. This is a demon house. This is where the little girl takes her hand like this and you're across the room and you get pinned in between those 2 windows and you start spinning counterclockwise. Yep, and then those sliders she can open with her mind. Yep, notice how the counter is made entirely out of butcher block? Interesting. They're standing on the counter to take this picture. Do you see that? They went up here, and now those lights that are apparently made out of drinking glasses are eye level. And now they're laying on the counter. Okay. Yes, and then this is the room that you run through. There's a dining room table in here that you stub your toe on. Ow, ow, and the little girl just goes, ah, and pulls you back towards her. It's a little on the nose, if you ask me. Look at how tiny that dishwasher is. It bothers me that it's not, like, on the floor. Do you know what I mean? Like, level with the stove. Okay, not the point. This is where this little girl would hide and she'd jump down, or like after the possession, that's where she'd crawl. Yeah. Oh, see, I thought this was like a fun circle, and I was like, again, this would be an excellent little roundabout moment for her to scare you with, lock you in those doors or those back and forth slamming them. An upper middle class looking bathroom for her to hurt you in. You're standing there washing your face. You cut yourself with the razor, you wash it, you look up, she's behind you in the mirror. Again, it's all so on the nose. An easy to bleach bathtub, several hooks to be utilized as weapons. Oh, washer and dryer hookup, that's great. Love that. Yeah, see, all of this is just, this is easy to terrorize with, easy to haunt, easy to enchant with your dark, scary poltergeist magic. Look at how scary that tree is in the back with the tendrils. And look, she's already ripped the door off this shed. And see, there's been some sort of accident on the deck, clearly. I'm gonna go with, I guess, a luminol spill or something. So survivability, 1015 Cody Cove Road in Cody, Florida. This is easy. You could kill like 4 or 5 different killers, and by the end of the day, you're ripping Newports on your chair and you're watching the sunset. Brilliant. Moving forward, we're gonna go to Paris, Kentucky at 105 Catherine Street. Again, this is not a survive the killer situation. This is, we shouldn't have played with the Ouija board and now the neighbor's daughter is here and she's haunting us. And she won't fucking leave because this was her house in a past life or something. 1027 Street, Moritz Drive West. This has some pros and cons, okay? Because if you are the killer, oh my God, welcome home. Where are the keys? Forever home, the American dream. But if you're escaping, you're gonna have to do a little bit of elbow grease. Make sure you know the layout of the land, okay? Then we're going to 9988 Hayden Avenue. This hasn't been built yet, or it hasn't been finished yet, so I don't know if I could survive in something that's not technically real yet. Even though I'm looking at what I believe to be a fully finished and lived-in house from the late 80s. And then lastly, and I hate to say it, 1220 Whitewater Avenue. This, call the coroner. Well, let me know, where do you think the safest place to survive a killer would be? Well, I'm gonna go put in my rental application. I'll see you Wednesday. If you would like to follow me anywhere else, everywhere else, I'm Cody Jacob.